crisis there, you all of a sudden realize there's a border wall, and of course there's nobody there and it's working. But realize they're in the wrong spot. If they want to see a crisis, they have to go to Tijuana. I'm just saying. So they're following the president around. It's down there talking to Border Patrol agents and other law enforcement entities, and checking out the wall, checking out the border. Of course, you've got a herd of reporters tagging along, trying to catch him in something, because that's what everything is nowadays, is one giant game of gotcha. That's what it is. But I had an educational moment with my granddaughters and a friend who happened to be sitting there. And I explained to them about just what I said to you. The media is there to push you into a certain direction, to pull at your heartstrings. And oh, these poor people, oh my gosh, look, they're just trying to come and get a better life. Well, some of that may be true, but a lot of this is just organized chaos. Remember that. It's just organized chaos brought on by elements, people from this country who want to see open borders, who want to see chaos, who want the drugs to continue to flow. And I've suggested in programs in recent days, Democrats were for the border walls before they were against them. Let me say that again and again. Democrats were for a border wall before they were against them. Now, it's either they're just not going to give Donald Trump a win, or they want these borders left open because they're being paid to keep them open. Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion. But realize it's easy enough to buy a Border Patrol agent or some law enforcement agency to look the other way while the dirty deeds go on. And there's no reason to think that politicians can't be bought, because you know they surely can. Because we have an immoral and dysfunctional government with morons in the lead who refuse to do anything that would benefit this country. But they damn sure are going to benefit some other country. Now, Donald Trump is more than likely going to have to call a national emergency. Realize that Barack Obama, George Bush, even the other George Bush, used those national emergency laws again and again and again. Matter of fact, Barack Obama called a national emergency, I think it was more than 5 times, for African countries. Do you think that some mess going on in the Congo is a national emergency for us? Hello? But they did it again and again and again. And of course, now they're throwing a fit because Donald Trump says, hey, we got to slow down the tide of illegal drugs and illegal aliens coming into this country, which is needed to be done for decades. But they can't seem to get the job done. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. We can't afford to take care of the world's poor. We just can't. We just can't. We will collapse. And we're on that path now. And you know what? The Democrats know it. They know the reins has to be pulled in sooner or later. They know it. So what they're doing is they're fueling the fire, and they're telling you a bunch of lies, and they want you to go along with it. Now, I suggest you get on the phone and call your representative and tell them to get a damn wall built and get this country on the right track. it is on the right track economically. And let me tell you, if we're going to continue to let these people pour into here, we're going to need a roaring economy. We're going to need it. And Democrats aren't the answer for that. Because you've already heard that latest moron out of New York talk about 70% taxes. Now, that's European style shit, is what that is. But I digress. I digress. Understand, everybody, this is a crisis. This is a crisis. And let me bring up one other thing before I go. There's been 5 police officers killed across our nation this week. This week. One of them, a rookie woman police officer, while she's working a triple car accident, murdered while she's working an accident. Let me point out that it's not us bikers doing this stuff. You know, for those police officers that want to run around out there and chase bikers up and down the road, stop them, harass them, run them out of restaurants, try everything they can, you've got other work to do rather than to harass bikers. It's not us that are out there yelling for the deaths of police officers. That would be the DNC, the BLM, and other organizations. And people have taken that call and acted on it. It's not coming from bikers. And it never will be. It never will be. I can promise you, all the bikers that I know, and many of them 1%ers, are patriots, are God-fearing men and women. Realize that we can help. And matter of fact is, one of our chapters was involved in an incident where a man was pulled into a parking lot and was beating on his wife. Well, he pulled into the wrong parking lot. There were a bunch of bikers there. And, they took action and they held that man until police arrived. And the police thanked them for their actions. And you know what? We're going to try and get those guys on the next radio show to tell us about that. Interesting thing. It's cool as hell. Understand. We're the riders of the Iron Horse. We are patriots. We believe in this country. We believe in the Constitution. And the answer to everything is in the Constitution. We've got government doing way more than it's supposed to do. You and I know that. But the people in Washington, D.C. want to continue to play this big game. And we're going to have some ideas going forward. We want you to join us. This needs to be nationwide. With that, everybody, this is Butch Popeye Moss. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Have a great day and ride safe.